I'm Angie Fischbacher. I'm out of Jonesboro, Arkansas.
I'm Riley Fischbacher, and I'm out of Jonesboro as well.
We've owned Glow Tanning for 2.5 years now. In 2010, I was selling the Ergoline equipment, and Ani called me and said they would like to open a tanning salon. And so I met with him and sold him his first equipment.
I was in real estate, and she got a call from Ani whenever he decided he wanted to come to the Arkansas territory. Space opened up, and he was like, look, we want to expand quickly. We, at the time, decided, did we have the time for it? Probably not. Saw the numbers, and the numbers made us make time. It's a big investment. I mean, as you know, if you're looking into it, you see the numbers, you're having to put quite a pretty chunk of change into it. But then, we spoke to several of the current franchisees that we know very well. At the time, did not know, and just kind of had to trust them, and their numbers spoke for themselves. I think, we spoke to Bill out of Oklahoma,
yeah.
And he showed us some of his numbers. He was a pharmacist at the time, so we kind of got to relate to, hey, we have a full-time job in real estate, you have a full-time job with your pharmacy. Is it worth it for you? And whenever we jumped through his numbers, we were like, okay.
I said, Angie, out of all the businesses that I've owned, my return on investment has been quicker with Glow, which made me kind of turn my head a little bit.
Absolutely. The first one was
scary.
Very scary. I think just, at the time too, Glow was still kind of newer with franchising, not necessarily, the first 2 or 3, but in that 20 to 30 to even up to 50, 60 locations, corporate wasn't built out yet. So
they didn't have the training.
Right, so we were working, half the things now that we have figured out, it was a learning experience for us. So we had to put the right people in places that they worked well in, they worked best in, and build a team that we really enjoyed being around, and that showed up each and every day and treated the salon like their own. In terms of like a grand opening, I think that's a totally different strategy to getting to that 400 or 500 customers. But after that, once you're actually open on month 12, you've got to make sure that you have people that you depend on, that are trustworthy, that show up when they say they will, and push themselves and their team to be the best they can. Our main thing about Glow is just building a team environment that everybody enjoys working, but we also strive to be the best that we can be.
Riley worked very hard. Back then, our marketing department wasn't as good as it is today, and Riley did a lot with social media back then to kind of play it up and work with Glow's marketing. And I feel like a lot of our store success is a combination of paying attention to all the details, and then putting a good staff in place, investing in the good ones, and giving them the opportunity to grow and kind of clone themselves within our stores. Future stores have become easier and easier by keeping a great staff in place that leads.
I think so much has changed in the past 2.5 years. Mainly now, I would say, look, we have the concept figured out, right? We've worked with the marketing team. The marketing team has listened to, the people who have come before them. They've put together such a good plan. You just need to rely on them. You need to keep them updated with your plans, with where you're at in the process. The more communication, the better. That's the best thing you can do. You can say, hey, we're at this point in the build out stage. We've hired employees. We're at this point, right? Just keep them involved so that they know, here's when we're going to launch your ads. Here's when we're going to launch, your ambassadors. Here's when we're going to launch X, Y, and Z. Whatever the plan looks like, they're going to be the ones that are going to lead you to making sure you have, 300-400 customers, clients, memberships within, 2 or 3 months.
It's been a game changer as far as helping our family with the future and making
and I'll
it
speak
better.
on it too, from a younger perspective. Currently 25, got involved when I was 22 or 23. And I just decided, when I was in real estate, how do I take this money and build something? So many people blow that money so quickly. How do I take that and build something that sets me up for life? Hopefully I have, 40 plus more years on this earth. And I want to be able to enjoy it and not have to go to work 8 to 5 every day. Starting that initial store, building out the system that we want and the team that we need to get to, 20 stores one day. That was the most important thing for me. Is to build a legacy and to build a life that, for the long term will be fun. We get to see the world.